Brisbane Wakes Up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
G'day, podcasters. How are we?
We are good.
A little announcement coming up in today's podcast.
Stav's very excited.
I think he actually is.
I'm too old to get excited. My heart will give out.
That's
Pacemaker will explode. And the pens can only hold so much.
true. You got that checked the other day. You're fine.
Which
No,
part?
I meant your heart. Didn't you get blood pressure? Do you want me to start getting a device in?
Would they say, yes, your heart is in fact under pressure?
No, I got pretty good all clear. Got to have an MRI though, which aren't fun for my neck.
Yeah.
Because I'm old. But that's not the announcement. I'm not dying, everyone.
You don't know that. You haven't got the scan yet.
That's true. I mean, everyone technically is dying.
Yep.
That is true. Every day you're closer to death.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Cheery opening to the podcast.
I've noticed that you're a lot more cheery these days.
Since
Since life has weighed you down.
That is coming up. And we'll chat to Samantha Armitage as well,
yeah.
who gives us a scoop on The Golden Bachelor. Let's get into it.
It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast.
B is for Brisbane, and that's why we're called B105. And 20 years ago, Brisbane heard this voice for the very first time.
It is now time for the next gripping installment of the radio serial that everybody is talking about.
That voice has made us laugh,
You've just described 60% of Fortitude Valley tonight. They're on the loose. No one's freaking out about that.
they are if you have to get off the train.
made us cry,
Are you crying now?
No, I just put in contact lens drops. Found out yesterday
Yes.
that I will be the proud owner
No. Dad. Oh.
of a brand new baby girl.
and made you very angry.
What if I told you that your mum set you up for this gotcha from B105?
Well, mate.
No, it's Stav, mate. How are you, Aaron?
Are you?
20 years of Doctor Who facts that absolutely no one asked for.
Big weekend for Whovians. That's what we call Doctor Who fans.
20 years of waking up with your best mate.
You want to continue your life and you want to get out there?
He's Brisbane's longest-serving brekkie host and a one-station man.
B105.
So, a question for our B105 family. How do we celebrate this milestone? There's a party,
Oh, God.
and you're invited. This is 20 years of Stav on B105.
What's going on?
Well, if we had asked you, can we have a party, you would have said.
No.
So that's why we didn't ask you, because we have tried to organise surprise parties for you, even just in your personal life, and we had to cancel it. So that's why this one is going ahead, because we love you. So we're doing exactly what you don't want to do.
Every time.
20 years, not been fired.
I didn't get my scratch yet.
You did. We scratched it for you.
You didn't
And
win,
we
you're
didn't
still
win.
here.
The money
No, you
we
did.
won, we're paying for the party.
Yeah, no, you did. We just wanted you to stay. So
Right.
20 years, that is just huge. I know that you want to, you're on a mission to be the longest one here. That's why Mardo at Triple M.
Yeah, he just will
I
not
know.
die.
I know, you keep telling everyone that he should.
He
but,
looks
you know.
unhealthy, though. He's wavering.
20
The
years, though.
mercury you keep slipping into his porridge.
Do you know how many years we've worked
Making
together
a beef
for?
Wellington. We've worked together for 15 years.
Yeah.
And we've been together for 9.
You and I, 8.
Feels like 9.
Feels like just a day to me.
It does, doesn't
Every
it?
day's a dream.
How long did you think you'd have the job for? No, I'm serious, because you've had so many different teams, and
Yes.
you've always been the surviving member for
I
it.
have been a surviving member. Well, I always say to this place, the two mainstays are
Yes.
low ratings and me. They don't seem to have gotten on to that fact. So, yeah. No, I never even thought I would get the job in the first place. I wasn't looking to go into radio.
Yeah.
I was looking to be a famous stand-up comedian. But then Jamie Dunn left and I auditioned, and then they just keep on asking me back.
Because it was even you and your wife both auditioned.
We don't talk about
We
it.
don't
at the
talk
same
about that.
time.
Yeah, we auditioned together as a couple.
Wow.
Yeah, that was awkward.
Did they tell you at the same time who got the job then?
No, they told me to go home and tell her.
Oh, right.
Oh, did they
the winner
really?
is
Did they tell you to go
Davidson.
break
Which
it to her?
one?
Oh.
Yeah.
I was looking at photos and I was like, oh my gosh, the memories how many photos. I think there's like 3,000 photos of you in my phone.
Yeah, right.
Most I can share.
And that was just from when the iPhone started. Think about all the film that they used.
And the court sketches as well.
Yeah, there's all
many.
of those.
Yeah.
Look, mate, it is an incredible achievement for anyone to do any job for that long. And as you would have seen in the Courier Mail, the amount of people who get fired in this job, it's incredible to last 20 years of that too.
That's true.
Stav always says if he was told he would forget and just come in and they go, oh, well, he's here.
Pretty sure I'm not supposed to be here. That and the community service.
Yes.
Yeah.
As well.
So, we have teamed up with somewhere that is also close to your heart, the Paddo Tavern,
Oh, yeah, cool.
where you've done many stand-up gigs as well.
Many.
And we are going to be throwing a party there, your 20th. So people can come along as well. You can register at b105.com.au. But here is the catch.
Yes.
You need to do what you do at every good party.
Me?
No, not you.
Oh, good.
The people who want to come. Well, you can do what you do at parties.
Okay, great.
Good. And you've got to share a memory or a story of Stav.
God.
The more embarrassing, the better.
Great.
Think of it like a 21st.
But it's not a 21st, it's 20th. So let's do that next year.
We do it 2 years in a row.
Okay.
Well, for someone who didn't want to party, look
I
at him.
know,
He's trying to
now
play
look
No,
at
I
it.
just want to do the embarrassing thing next year.
Well, it doesn't always have to be embarrassing.
No.
I always get people always coming up going, oh, I was part of his scooter gang.
Oh, the scooter gang.
See, there's so many
That was
memories of
pretty
things
cool.
that you forget. So that's what people have to register.
We did a scooter cavalcade from the airport to here. There was thousands of us. Thousands. A couple of hundred.
The Paddo Tavern, Wine and Dine 5 course, Digger Station, November 20th. 6:30 p.m. You can get your
20th,
tickets
you say?
at OzTix. No, that's what they're
that's
promoting.
what they're promoting.
We're going to do your party at a very special time. But register b105.com.au. We're earlier in the day for you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you're welcome. Next, though, we're going to share a memory with you from a couple of years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's one of my memories. It's one of my favourite memories
It's not going to make me cry, is it?
of us.
Should be a celebration.
It will be a celebration. I mean, it could make you cry. I'm not sure.
Stav, Abby and Matt, the podcast.
20 years of Stav. On B105.
We are going to have a party because it's what Stav Davidson wants. And after 20 years, we only want to do what you want.
Right.
I can't even do that with a straight face, but you know that we love you. And 20 years is just extraordinary. And I know that it also stresses you out when someone comes up to you and says, oh my God, I've been listening to you for 20 years.
I was a baby when I started listening to you.
Yeah, now I'm a doctor.
doctor.
You're like, great, thank you so much. But we are going to have a party to celebrate you, and rightly so. So if anyone would like to come along, you know you do. You just need to register a memory. So maybe it was a moment that you heard, or maybe it was something that you're involved with the radio show.
b105.com.au. What would be your highlight of the last 20 years if you were put on the spot?
But too many. I mean, meeting Jerry Seinfeld was pretty epic. Mm-hmm. Doing a William Shatner impersonation to William Shatner was pretty cool. Yeah, just too many. I've said I haven't worked a day in since I've started working with this team. I have not worked a day in 9 years.
So shout out to Osha, Camilla.
Those were the day drag. Day drag.
So they're all coming to the party.
Cool. No, they're welcome.
We're encouraging people, share your memories, go to the website and do it. And they asked us to share some of ours. And this is one of my all-time, I think this was quite early on when I had started. And we did a 24-hour show.
Oh, hey, yeah.
And I think it was when I really started to, I think our humour, the two of us and our humour sort of connected a bit. I think you had gone for a nap because you were quite sick.
Yes.
You'd lost your voice. And it was about 1 a.m.
Which at that stage when I said to Matt, classic Coleman, he didn't get that reference. It was too early. He gets it now.
So it was like 1 a.m. and we were talking to this guy who talked to spirits and stuff. He was actually on a ghost hunt at the time. We spoke to him.
Well, they were the only people that were up.
Yeah, exactly. And then we were talking about the fact both of us lost our fathers quite young. And this is the road we went down with it. Christopher, both Stav and I have lost our fathers. They've passed away. I like to think that they're sitting around right now having a beer watching this. Like they've got Heaven's Facebook open up watching the live stream and they're commenting. Don't you reckon? I think
That would be nice. It's a nice thought.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. It is a nice thought.
if our dads are on Facebook on the live stream, please leave a comment.
Leave a message.
Leave a message or
Let us know
something.
you're all right.
Come to the studio or 131060 is the number, but you'd know that because you listen to the show every morning as
Oh
well.
my God! It's a sign! Oh my God! A balloon just popped. That freaked me out. That freaked me out. Oh my God!
I think they're friends. I think they're messing with us. I reckon. I think our dads are friends in heaven.
Freaking out. I can see it in your eyes. That was legit, though.
We were both, yeah.
Yeah.
Why do we even have balloons in the studio?
Because we had a race to blow up as many balloons as we could.
They were giving us challenges,
Yeah.
yes.
But it's Psychic Scott. That's what's known as a hit. We asked for a sign, we received a sign. Boom, you missed it.
Oh, I heard about it so much when I got back in.
Yeah. And then, I mean, we just assumed they were in heaven, though, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
But that was fun. That was heavily edited. I think there was a long pause there, too, when that happened. We were both like,
Yeah, it freaked us out.
yeah.
It was legit.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's been lots of... One of my other memories was the Cashnado. That was...
Oh, yes.
That was pretty epic.
When
as
you
well.
hurled me out of a plane with the money guns and I spread money all over a army reserve that people weren't allowed into.
Nice.
Yeah. Because it was
you
a
know-
live fire area.
Giving the money back to the government, it's what
Yeah.
they
It's what they do,
Probably still
yeah.
there. Yeah.
So anything over the last 20 years, I'm sure we're going to hear a lot of people who go, you got me on a gotcha call.
Yeah, sorry about those. I was never a fan, if that's any consolation.
They were good. I really loved the old gotcha calls.
Different times.
Different
It's
times.
20 years ago.
They paid the bills.
Different decades.
So register at b105.com.au. You'll come along for an amazing lunch at the Paddo. There's going to be some guests. There's going to be some surprises.
Oh, God.
And we're going to celebrate you.
Yay. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast. It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast.
Halloween Friday night, and it is getting bigger. We were speaking about it beforehand, but I just think when you combine dressing up with lollies, who's not going to be going, yay, let's please do it as kids. And then when, other kids get involved, you're like, oh, I have to. But I find it so remarkable, the families that have been involved with it and maybe they don't have kids. And they're the ones that will get it and put it in bowls out the front.
Yeah.
Because you don't go up and knock. The rule is, unless they've got decorations, you don't go to their house. That's what you guys. So you try and find those streets where
Yeah.
everyone can get it. But it does mean that people went all out. And they had a lot of lollies. And the kids did really well, which is always really annoying for the rest of the night and rest of the weekend.
Yeah, we went shopping on Sunday and Rory's like, can I get some lollies? I was like, no, you can't get one. You just got a pillowcase full. No.
My hubby is massive sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Like massive sweet tooth. His whole family is. And, they're big eaters. He's a big eater. It's fun taking Scott to an all-you-can-eat restaurant because you sit there and go, that's quite impressive. And also his ability to eat lollies just very, very quick, to the point where we have the dad tax in our house and it causes a lot of issues because they tried to hide it from Scott. Do you go and eat theirs? You don't.
Yeah, look, if they leave it out, I figure they want me to.
That's what he always says, which is hidden under the bed. And he goes, well, they've left it out. They haven't left it out.
I climbed into the roof cavity and found them, and, they left them out.
Rory went through hers
Yes.
and delegated the ones that she does not like that we can have.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Well, my middle son a few years ago asked for a very strange birthday present request. Yeah, it was a bit strange. We're like, okay, no worries. He asked for a safe because he was sick of people stealing his crap. And I was like, okay. And he wanted to put his money in there because what happened is, when you're short of cash, you go, wait a minute, let's raid the kids.
Always, don't you go, I'm going to put it back.
Yeah, I'll
I
put it back, I'll
promise.
put it back. And he's like, no, you don't put it back. So he asked for a safe and we thought it was a bit ridiculous. So his grandparents bought it for him. And he's had a safe in his...
Do you know the combo?
No, I don't.
Wow.
No, he did lose it for some time.
Right.
And then he's found the key. But he now has all the candy that he got from Friday night in the safe.
Clever.
He's taken out the money because he thinks that is less precious to him, and he's just got the lollies there.
How much cash did he have lined up in there to make room for the lollies?
He gets a lot. He's one of those ones where he'll do chores and he'll even go through with it and you go, oh, that's not too bad. Yes. And birthday money and all that. He's just a good saver and a good earner. But it's funny because you can hear the combination going.
Oh, so if he's in his room, it's like 8:30, he's meant to be asleep.
And then you hear the door open. I'm like, hey, you're not eating anything, are you? He's like, nah. And then you can hear it close and it goes back on. You can hear Scott running to get in. He's like, nah. So he has offered that for a small fee, he will put the other siblings' lollies in there as well.
Oh, he's a bank.
Oh.
Yeah.
The bank of, wow.
Yeah.
You know what you need? Fingerprint dust.
For if it gets...
No, that way you can tell which buttons he's been pushing. After that, it's only, you'll find a combination easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
That's not bad, actually.
I know.
Because he said to me, he goes, you can't find it. I went, it's your birthday.
Because he wouldn't have touched any of the other buttons.
Okay.
Just the code.
I don't know. I reckon Jagger's smart enough to
He does change it quite regularly.
swipe all over them.
He had to change it regularly because his younger brother pretended he was asleep and was watching, so he could see the combination because it was in the room.
Clever.
So that's why.
God,
Yeah.
what are you're making like a heist team at your house.
I don't know. It was a strange present, but now I kind of like it because I was like, why didn't I think about this for my things? So I don't need to share it.
Well, there's still
Safe.
time. Yours would be like a walk-in.
But you know when the kids were younger and I always had to like eat all the sweet stuff and all that in a different room because you didn't want to share. And now I
Yeah.
could have just had it safe.
I think Kat had put her makeup products in it.
I know, but how disappointing would that be for Robert to find out that she just didn't want to share her makeup with her son,
What have we
with
got?
her daughter, so she's
Foundation?
got in there.
And
Is the safe bolted to the floor, or is it just
No,
sits in there?
it's not. We were going to, and then we realised this is what he's feeling with it. But he couldn't find it. We went flat for a while, and then he couldn't find the key.
Yeah.
And there was ways that you had to apply and fill out all this paperwork to go in.
Oh, to get it out.
Yeah. To get the key, but then he worked his magic and I don't know, managed to get some batteries or something. to
Is
fix
he
it.
open to holding stuff for adults?
Boy, for a small fee? Absolutely.
Stav, Abby, and Matt, the podcast.
Authorities are cracking down on e-bikes with a shocking injury rate getting worse each year.
Yes, there's been some really tragic deaths to do with the e-scooters or e-bikes. I know I'm not clarifying them both the same, but because Maddie went on one on the weekend and was like, yep, cool, they go real fast.
Yeah, look, they are super dangerous. You shouldn't be giving one of them to a 12-year-old or a 14-year-old and be like, see you later. But like anything, if you're going to, like if kids have motorbikes, you got to do it the right way and you got to be safe about it.
I guess just a lot of kids haven't asked for them or they don't have motorbikes, because you do need a license if you're going on the road. These ones, I guess you haven't yet.
Correct. Maddie's there in Bayside. What's your experience with one of these?
So I see a heap of them on the roads around me, and not just, like not on the footpath, which I don't think they should be on the footpath because you're going these crazy speeds. Like it's not safe for, say, if I'm walking my daughter in her pram, for an e-bike to just soot past me. But I don't think it's safe for these bikes to be on the road alongside my car when I'm traveling 60, 70, 80 kilometres. And I don't think you should ban e-bikes. I think people that have their license, go ahead. You know the road rules, you know how to take people's lives into accountability when you're on the road. But at what point in time are you looking at getting your 15, 16-year-old an e-bike going, oh, this is a really good idea. They don't have their license, but let's essentially give them an electric motorbike. Like we have electric cars. What's the difference? This is literally an electric motorbike. And my partner has a motorbike. He loves his Harleys and we pay registration. Like there's all those little things, and I don't want to be a downer on it. Like I'd like to think I'm pretty fun, but I don't see the fun in getting your kids something where it could really endanger people's lives. Like they come into my lane, I'm going to crash my car. I'm going to hurt them. I'm going to hurt my baby in the back. Like there's no sense to it at all in getting a child a bike to ride on the road, which is what they're doing. Like I remember being a kid and, you say whatever you want to get what you want. You'll be like, no, I want to go and see my friend.
I'm going to be safe.
It's too slow to pedal my bike. Okay, well, you're not getting a bike that you can go on the road with. So I don't understand, the reasoning behind it, honestly.
Yeah. No, that's well said.
All right, thanks for your opinion. Gary in Arabilba, what do you think about e-bikes?
No, my boys had motorbikes, since he was a young kid. So buying an e-scooter for him was just the next thing, He had a little, 40-kilometre scooter at first. He liked that. He ended up, wanting a faster one, so I got him a Carbo Manus. They're really well built. He wears a, racing, proper motorbike helmet, a chest plate every time he goes out with his friends in the afternoons.
I think that's the thing. At that speed, you definitely need
around
to...
the footpaths and stuff like that. They're not out on the roads, doing their wheelies and any of that kind of crap like the rest of them. He's just... riding with normal kids, just like we used to do when we were kids. We used to get the, whippersnipper motors and chainsaw motors and bolt them to our push bikes.
Oh, no, you didn't.
We made plenty of go-karts like that growing up too.
I guarantee you guys, your dad would have been like, come out here, this is what we used to do. And we, our dads built them for us and we rode them here, there and everywhere, filled up for 60 cents at the servo back in the day.
Do you think he had more skills because he had been riding motorbikes from a younger age than maybe some of his friends?
Not with a scooter. Scooters are different, motorbikes are motorbikes, they're a lot more power, there's weight under them, scooters, they're standing up, they're sort of wobbly left to right, but as long as they're confident in riding a normal scooter, they're fine to ride an e-scooter, where it's just the speed I say that probably values. I wouldn't go getting my boy one of the 120 kilometre an hour ones or getting his unlocked to do 120 kilometres. But some of the new ones like the Surons and that, you can buy the kids Suron for about $4,500 from iScoot and they can be governed.
I think though, Gary, you're taking responsibility for when your kid's on it. And I think that's what we need to do. Rather than just ban this stuff, we've got to make sure that parents are taking responsibility, as they should when their kids are riding push bikes. You got to make sure they're wearing helmets and stuff.
What about
if
the kids need to get their licence, like a junior one? You need a different sort of licence, and they need to go and do it. So they would have to organise it, and therefore never would.
You'd be surprised.
No motivation.
I reckon if you told Finney he could get one, he'd get that organised for you.
I love all my kids I can't work out the homework, and I'm like, I could give you a new computer game, and you'd work that out.
Yeah. I don't know where my shoes are, but I do know when the next skin's coming out on this game.
Zoe and Burpengary, what do you think about e-scooters?
I never had a problem with them. I don't think kids should be riding them, but I was recently, in August, I was at the Ursula Carlson comedy show, and me and my best mate went out for dinner just beforehand. We're running a bit late to the show, so we'll get a scooter back. It was all at South Bank. Got a scooter back. I was going through, the arches at South Bank with the purple flowers?
Yes, yeah.
We're going through there, and it's a no-ride zone. So I was just pushing it myself, just like, oh, my God, I'm paying for this scooter. And I'm not even able to use it. Anyway, it's picked up when I've come out of the no-ride zone, and it's taken off.
Yeah.
And I've slammed the brakes on. I've ended up going over the handlebars into those that purple arch.
Oh, yeah, spiky too.
I'm 35. I know the road rules. And I don't drink, so I was completely sober. Went into this, did my bursa in my shoulder, dislocated my knee. From going over the handlebars, I honestly thought I broke my ribs, but I was just extremely winded.
Right, so they're dangerous everywhere too. Well, thanks so much for calling, everyone. I guess we'll wait and see what the government says, hey?
Yes, and then Maddie will decide if he gets one for Christmas.
It's already on order. No, it's not. It's not, no.
It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast. It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast.
It's supposed to be the final season of Stranger Things. That's out soon,
Will be,
isn't it?
Yep,
Yes.
a couple of weeks.
But the headlines are not really good because it involves one of the stars of it, David Harper. And he was married to Lily Allen.
He was.
Recently, they've got divorced.
Imploded.
But it was like we didn't even know that they were married until after. It was kind of like they met on Raya, which is the celebrity dating platform. And then they got married in a quiet sort of ceremony, I guess you could say. But then she posted a lot about how she was heartbroken. Now she's come out with the latest album, and in typical Lily Allen style, she has said it's between fact and fiction.
Right.
But now everyone's just trying to work out which one is the fiction part and which one is the fact part.
Who's the girl, Becky with the good hair?
What? No, Madeline. I don't know if she's got good hair.
Who's Madeline with the bad hair?
Maybe.
Right.
Yeah. There is one person that worked with David on set and said, no, I am the mistress.
Right.
But her name's not Madeline, so it's really
Not
confusing.
many people put their hands up and go, hey,
Wow.
by the way, I'm the biatch she's talking about.
This is what's done. I am the mistress. Please respect my privacy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, classic.
I've got a family.
Classic.
But you kind of like, well, wait a minute, you can't say that. You should just deny
I've got a family, so I know how it feels to have ruined one.
A lot of people have said, well, wait a minute, of course it wasn't going to end well because you had an open relationship. And then other people that have open relationships are like, well, no, he did cross the line because there's rules. And that's what it's seeming like by her new song, where she was like, have an open relationship, but you broke the rules.
I know none of this is your fault. Messaging you feels kind of assaultive. Saw your text, that's how I found out. Tell me the truth and his motives. I can't trust anything that comes out of his mouth. No, I can't trust anything that comes out of his mouth.
So that's her texting Madeline. Right.
Yeah, or finding the text messages. So her name's actually Natalie Tippett.
Oh.
Don't you have a friend with the last name Tippett?
I do indeed.
Are they in any way related, do you reckon? Because maybe we should be making a phone call. Emma Tippett, right?
Yes, I'm not allowed to say their full names anymore.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
I know. I would get in trouble about it because they're like, you can't say the full names because that really identifies us.
Right.
I was like, well...
E.T. We'll call it E.T. from now.
All the stories are true.
Oh.
But this is the rules that were broken.
We had an arrangement. Be discreet and don't be blatant. And there had to be payment. It had to be with strangers. But you're not a stranger, Madeline.
God, too many rules. Calm down with your rules.
Isn't that what you have to do when you go into an open relationship? But of course, now an article's come out, and I love it, where all the celebrities that had open relationships that might have bragged about it and how they failed.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, was it really? One of the ones was Will Smith.
And Jada.
Remember Jada? And everyone was like, wait a minute, you went out with one of your kids'
friends,
her son's friend.
And then it came out that...
Entanglement, wasn't it?
Yeah, because they were like, no, we were sort of off at that time. We weren't really in a relationship. And everyone's like, then why did the slap occur? Because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had some pent-up issues there. Yeah. The other one with this, apparently Lily Allen didn't really want the open relationship. She had gone over to London to work, and he apparently wasn't happy with her working. He wanted her to stay home. And so when she was away, he called her and went, I've got needs. I need an open relationship.
So then he said it has to pay for it.
Well, I think that's...
And it was like saying you have to go and see a professional and not get attached. But is that any different?
I don't think so. Well, not if you feel... I feel like unless you're both absolutely open and into it, if one person feels sort of pressured like they have to give into it, it's not going to work out.
No. And that's what they're saying with Demi Moore, Ashton Kutcher, apparently. He was like, no, we've got to have multiple. Like, there's more people involved.
Right.
And then after... He then cheated, but he's like, but you agreed that we were going to be with other people.
He's always got the get out of jail free card where he can go, punked. Just joshing.
But there was someone that came out talking about she had a relationship with him, but she met him on one night out, and I thought it was even Australian. She was like, she found it really weird that someone came over and was like, I need your phone, you can't get it back. Because
someone from his team took her phone.
No, took someone that he met, and that was the whole rules, that someone that was working for her used to always say, hey, you can be with him, but we need to take your phones.
You go back at the end?
Well, that's what she was like. She'd taken a photo, and they're like, no, you can't. I was like, I need my phone back.
Hiding the evidence.
Yes. David has not responded
I hope
to
he's
any
not
of
a
Lily
jerk.
Allen.
Hopper from
What do you
Stranger
mean
Things
he's not
can't
a
be
jerk?
a jerk.
I think
they've been married for 4 years, and he was like, yeah, no.
It does sound like he is, but I've only heard her side of the story through the guise of my wife, so she could also be,
Have you listened to the whole album, the whole journey?
She has. I haven't, but I've definitely lived it through her going, oh my God, and then this happened. I'm like, spill the tea, sister. Let's hear it. But she apparently has not held back on her thoughts on him.
Yeah.
I think he love bombed her too, is the other thing at the start of the relationship.
You knew going in to a relationship with Lily Allen that she was going to write about things if it turned sour. It's like dating Adele.
Yeah.
You know that it's going to go like that.
Taylor Swift.
100%.
Yeah. You just got to hope your name doesn't rhyme with much.
Stav, Abby and Matt, the podcast.
Abby Jane Coleman, I feel I owe you an apology.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any ideas?
Oh, about everything.
Where would you start?
Careful what you ask for there.
And actually, in a weird way, I think that you owe me an apology.
Nah, not a chance. Explain more.
Okay. I'm a bit of a go-to for you.
For movies?
Yes.
Yes. I text you over, and I get really annoyed if you don't text back quick enough.
Yes, I know.
Because then another movie is picked. But we always say...
Of varying degrees of quality.
Yeah, so I pick a movie for the boys, and it's hard for their ages because we've got a 6-year-old and the oldest one is almost 14.
It's hard to run a gamut of ones that they'll all enjoy.
Plus, there's too many options on too many services.
I know, but then what do? Do you baby it down for the eldest, or do you rise it for the youngest? We always have like swearing is just don't repeat it.
Right.
Sorry, Cole, you're just going to have to sit through it again.
Yeah.
All right, you'll be
Did
fine.
he have nightmares last night because of the zombie movie? Sure. We're watching the Brad Pitt one.
Oh, World War Z.
Yeah.
Great film.
Thank you. But yes, he does suggestions, and this is what we do in my household. I didn't pick it. Stav picked it. So they'll go, okay, we'll watch it then.
Because I did on the weekend, I got the obligatory Saturday night, no, it was Friday night actually, what movie would you suggest for the boys? Now this one, I will admit, I'd only watched the trailer.
Did you not even seen this one?
I hadn't yet.
Okay.
I'd only watched the trailer. It's Play Dirty with Mark Wahlberg, and it looked like a delightful romp. A little bit of killing, but I know that they're down with that.
Yeah, it was a little bit of killing. Yes, I always put it on and I pause it.
Yeah.
So, everyone walked past and my eldest walked past and goes, oh, we're not putting on like a sexual movie, are we? And I was like, no, it's got killing. He goes, all right, just checking. And my husband walked past and goes, oh, Talk Dirty, are we putting on that? I was like, oh my God.
It's in the title.
The one mind, you would presume it would be the same?
I would have hoped it would be that.
It's not that.
I'd be so disappointed.
It's
when
not,
I
but
sat down for that and went, this is not what I thought we were watching.
But then I did get a message from you on Friday saying I did ask for violence and they loved it.
Yes.
And I was like, cool, sweet. And then I hadn't got around to it. I watched Eenie Meenie on Friday night, starring the amazing Samara Weaving. They could also deal with that. That was actually probably what I should have gone with.
Okay.
But fantastic movie. Everyone should see it. She's incredibly underrated as an actress in Australia. And then I watched Play Dirty on Saturday. And you ruined my Saturday night.
Why?
Because I sat there watching it going, oh no.
I've done the wrong thing here.
I've made a mistake here. I think the first 17 words were the F word.
That was our issue.
Every second word.
Yeah.
And
there was a lot.
There was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they live with Abby.
I know, but this is on me. I don't want them to think that I'm
Mum,
like
this
her
is such a
mum.
kiddie movie, honestly.
To be fair, the one that we chose before that, which also had Marky Mark, which I
Yes.
keep talking about, was Me Time that Scott chose.
Right.
And that was not appropriate because I think the Me Time refers to them doing...
Okay. Yeah.
What is your don't go to? Is it the swearing or is it the violence or the sexy times that you say that's what you focus on the most to determine if it's suitable?
Probably the sex part. Because mainly, Xander understands how everything kind of works now because he's a bit older, but he gets real cringed out by it.
Yeah,
Because we always go with that, but I was like, well, then I'm okay with the violence.
Yeah. Well, the violence is kind of cartoony, isn't it? It's not like, I wouldn't go like for like Hostel where it's like, that horror porn stuff where it's like really gory and sore and stuff.
We still went past a horse on Sunday and Cole looked at it and went, oh, because of the first scene on the racetrack that involves some horses.
Yes. And the whole way through, I didn't really take in the film. I was like, oh, now they're still swearing. Oh, now she's naked. Oh, now there's a sex scene. I've done a bad thing.
Yeah, but you know what happened?
What happened?
We finished the movie and they said, Stav's picked some really good movies.
Like,
I was like,
there was one time we were living with a family for the radio, and we were living there for a week, and you had to like do various activities, and one of them was to pick a movie. And we went to the video store, and we got Hot Tub Time Machine. And I hadn't seen it, but I thought, cool, sounds like a delightful romp.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same setup as yours, like age-wise, three of them, that age-wise. And it was wildly inappropriate, like a Porky's movie, like an American Pie kind of thing, things everywhere, everything. To the point where I'm like, I went upstairs, I was like, this is inappropriate, Mum, what do I do? They're like, it's on now, you have to just write it out. I'm like, oh my God. And eventually, one of the kids turned to me and went, hey, Stav. I was like, yeah. I was like, can we play Nintendo? I was like, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Thank God.
Alpha Marks, it could win you 50 grand, guys. We're getting very close to 50k a day. Here are some of the answers to make it even easier for you to win.
6 a.m. your letter is T. Some of your answers are tent, Twitter, and trespassing. 7 a.m. it's G. Some of your answers are gargle, gown, and grapes. And 8 a.m. it's D. And some of your answers are drink, Dunlop, and dinosaur.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.